iDS-PowerCombo Presentation. On the left hand side we have the central alarm unit, which is the brains of the solution. With this central unit here, it is RF controlled on board. It has siren on board, have a port for external siren, which is this one here. If you want to connect an external siren with a strobe light, 120 decibels, this is what you connect straight to the box. Also, we have two ports for locks with a pin. We have ports on this side for connection of the sensors. As said, it's RF controlled with the MasterCard, same as with the old Advantix and the user cards. One MasterCard per central alarm unit, up to 40 plus user cards per central unit as well. So, with the sensors connected here, as you see here, we've got the blue illumination. We have the control box, which is powered. Right now we have it in status mode, which means that this sensor here is connected, but it is not activated because I don't have the switch, which is here, closed. If I close the switch, in other words, if I connect the iPhone to the sensor, then I close the port and the alarm is activated. If I release the sensor, the alarm will sound. The alarm sounds, I use the user card, which the employees have. Slide it over. Now, that quiets the siren, but does not stop the alarm. As you can see there, the red light, blue light is still flashing, and the flashing light on the central alarm unit as well. I have not fixed the problem. Okay, if I fix the problem, I either replace the sensor if it's been cut, or if it's been taken off the sensor, replace it, close the port again. As you can see there, the blue solid light is back on again, and the alarm is back in status mode again. Again, release it, the alarm is activated. Sensor card, the user card, quiet, twice, 3 times, 4 times. I've gone into snapshot mode now. What the snapshot mode means is that if, for example, I take this phone which was connected and sold it, but I still want to have the sensor on, I still have the illumination, I still have the sensor there connected, I haven't removed anything, and the system knows that that is an open port now. As soon as I get the phone back, or get a new phone back, and want to put it back on display, simply put it back on display, close the port again, and the alarm is activated again. Of course, someone tries to steal the alarm, the phone, the alarm is activated again. So again, quiet the alarm. 2, 3, 4, back into status again. Okay? So we have, on each sensor, we have 3 ports of security. We have the switch. We have the sensor cable here connected to the phone, and the sensor cable connected to the sensor. They are 3 points of security. Of course, charging the phone and security. And with the combo sensor here, we have the added security, mechanical security that's integrated into the sensor. With these sensors here, we have 3 different varieties. This one here is for cell phone. The next one is for small tablets up to 7-inch. The next one after that is a 10-inch for the large tablets like Motorola Zoom or Apple iPad. The 2 connections you can see here, one is a mini USB connection for 5-volt products. The second in the same sensor head is for 12-volt products, like the Motorola Zoom, like other tablet PCs which are 12 volts. Of course, we have the same recoiling cable as we had in the previous sensors. We have the magnet receptor. We have the option of using the power sensors with or without the mechanical solution here. So we can have the power sensor without this mechanical claw as well. And you can have that in 5 volt or 12 volt varieties for cell phones, GPS, MP3s, or the 12 volt for tablet PCs. So the choice is whether you want to have the combo sensor with the mechanical security as well, or just electronic security, with the electronic security being the switch and also the cable which is connected to the phone. Okay, so that's all you have there. It's controlled, as I said, the central alarm unit is controlled by the master card for adding in and taking out user cards. User card is here, which is used by the staff for making the alarm quiet, but then they have to fix it. They cannot turn the alarm off. They cannot do anything else with the cards. And if someone leaves or if someone loses the cards, we simply use the MasterCard to take out that card and remove it, and it won't be valid anymore. So it reduces the theft. Also, if we want to use lock, we have a lock here. We just plug it into the end. Locked. So on cabinetry locks, we can have a lock with a drawer or a sliding door or an opening door. And then if we want to open it, simply have it open and close it again. That's it. And then it's locked. So that's the lock. 2 locks per central. The centrals come in 5 port or 8 port versions. So you can have 5 sensors plugged into it, or for tablet PCs or cell phones or GPS. We have multi-alarm on it, so if someone tries to steal one phone, sets the alarm off, and then someone tries to steal another phone or a tablet, there will be a second sound on the alarm, so that reduces the chances of gang stealing or multiple person stealing. We also have alarm delay, so if there's a slight delay on the alarm trigger, for example if there was a loose adhesive, if they hadn't put it back properly, or slight tamper on the charging cable, the alarm will not sound unless it is actually an alarm event. We also have snapshot feature, as I said before, so we don't need any dummy plugs. No dummy plugs needed. The system is intelligent to know whether it needs 5 volt or 12 volt. It also knows what is open and what is protected at the same time. We have the sensors with multi-voltage. As I said before, we have 5 volt and 12 volt in the same sensor head. So all you need to do to change over from a cell phone to a tablet is to remove the USB plug and plug in the radio jack for the 12 volt. The connectors are all available, and you have illuminated sensors as shown right there. Red, blue if it alarms. We have the ability to put in a external alarm or an external antenna if we want to make the antenna away from where the central is. We can have that as well. The locks, 2 locks per central unit alarm, and the cable, as mentioned before, is a power sensor cable, which is very high quality recoiling cable. And that's about it for the presentation. If you have other questions, please email to info@savetecids.com. Thank you very much. Bye bye.